Hey guys, if you guys are there, just bear with me for a second. I had an issue. I had to reset the whole stream again. All right, great. Thank you. Great, great. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, back in business. I have no idea what happened, but we're back in business. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. That we're back on track. All right, so back in business here, rock and rolling. I don't know what happened. I had to cut the stream. Had an issue with YouTube. The streaming platform had an issue. YouTube said they were not going. They were not receiving the frames or whatever. Froze. Had to reset. Thank you, buddy, for the suggestion. For all of you guys, please, please, and I apologize again. I'm gonna type in the on the YouTube chat box where we are chatting, just in case is Traders Colony. Let's see here. Uh, so there you have traderscolony.com /chat/index. And I apologize for the first stream a couple of minutes ago. I had a issue with the stream and I had to reset the whole thing because YouTube was not receiving the vibrate and all that kind of stuff. And for everybody jumping into the new stream, if you're new here, I thank you for being here. If not, and for the people that don't know, this is a live stream, everyday live stream, Monday through Friday, 9 in the morning, sometimes 9:15. Takes me a couple of minutes to prep the watch list before I start streaming, and I like to give you guys the stocks that I'm watching almost right away. And anyway, for the new people here, you probably don't know, but we're using the chat box on traderscolony.com /chat/index. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I use the space on my screens for my trading platform and my scanners. And I like to see what is going on, and obviously to use all of my space when it comes to the trading. And so that way, if I don't do that, then I have to be going back and forth with the YouTube uh, site on the live stream in the chat box on YouTube to see what you guys are writing. And obviously, if I'm trading, I can't be doing that because that's really risky because it's money. I'm not trading. It's like, no, I'm not trading somebody else's money here. Um, Again, I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that people that are trading other people's money or whatever are doing anything wrong. I know that there's a challenge, a world trading challenge or something like that going on as of right now on other places. And I was even asked if I was a participant on that to try to get a $275,000 account funded to me. It's like a hedge fund. They funding your account, so it seems, and then you can keep about 80% of the profits. If you get to be one of the participants that they pick, you gotta be like 20 first participants are chosen, and pretty much it's like they give you access to an account on a side of hedge fund, and they put you with an account to trade, and you gotta give them money out of whatever you make. They take a little bit of the risk, but it's the same thing as um, having a, let's just say, again, I'm not trying to complain with this thing here, but it's like having an asset, right? And in this case, you could be the asset, because you're trading for somebody else. Although you're using somebody else's money, it's just like pretty much the bank gives you capital so you can buy the things, and then you gotta pay back with interest and all that kind of stuff. So basically, you're giving back about 20%, maybe 25%, something like that, or your profits, and they making money with 20 traders that they give money to. So it's like having people trade for you, pretty much, something like that. Watching DVN, DVN, watching DVN here. Still holding a half on MACYS. Coming right back down again. Watching that trend over the 50, and a little bit of consolidation here, which I don't really like too much. Still holding a half. If we get under the 50 here in the 1 minute, might end up having a little push to the downside. That's what I'm looking for. Possible retest of the $16 again. AIM just dropping again. And mind you, AIM, this is a stock that was awarded something, the defense department. I think I can't remember the amount of money right now, but it seems like it was a good contract, and you see how this is actually playing out to be on AIM. Here was here's what you do. When you do that, let me just try to do that for you. Okay, so here's what you do though. Are you following me? Because I'm gonna give you something real quick. Just let me know if you're following me here real quick. Can you hear me? So I'm gonna give you the answer to that question to the View app now. I'm gonna take you through it with you. Okay, great. All right, so here's what you do. You got three lanes on the View app. Click on the right hand side of the View app. Right hand click on the View app on the middle line, and the middle line, which is actually the View app. Right hand click, hit study, which is the first one on the top. Study View app. Edit study the View app, right? And then you're gonna see here that it's gonna pop the window for you to change the View app settings if you want to. You're gonna go right to the middle, left hand side. There's the window has two parts, one on the top, one on the bottom. Let me hold up. Let me bring you this thing right here, okay? And let me know if you can see this on your monitor here. It's probably gonna take a second. I think this thing has a 1 second delay, something like that. Can you see this going on right now? So I can help you out with this. See it? Do you have it? Please let me know. Still waiting. Okay, great. All right, so for all of you guys, I'm just helping out here. And for the people on YouTube, if you appreciate the stream, please give it a like. If you would like have any suggestions, comments, or complaints, please, I am on triscalling.com/chat/index. There's no paid membership, so you don't have to worry about that. The chat room is free, and you can use that to write anything you want. I am not watching any comments on the chat box on YouTube as of right now. All right, so you have the View app here. It says plot right in the middle on the left. You got the monitor device on two spots on this window. Inputs and options on the top, and right in the middle says plot, right? You have View app, upper band and lower band, okay? And you still just bear with me. Just let me know if you still following me here. So next to View app on the right hand side says upper band, okay? You're gonna click on the upper band, okay? And right on the right hand side, you got three little check marks: show plot, show bubble, show title. on the check mark, you're gonna have the show plot checked, and you're gonna uncheck the plot, and then you're gonna go to the lower band and you're gonna do the same thing, and you're gonna uncheck the plot on the right hand side. Okay. When you do that, you can just hit apply and okay. All right. And there you have it. Now you'll probably only have the view up uh, line there, and you can edit the color for the view app, and all other things as well. So let me know if that helped out and if you got this one thing fixed. No issue at all. Again, guys, if you have any problems, any questions, any suggestions, any complaints, please let me know. If you would like me to interview anybody for the future podcast, or you think the podcast will be a good idea, please let me know as well. If there is any topic that was giving you problems, that it's kind of confusing and you probably don't understand, let me know as well, probably in the comment box, or you send me an email using tradesconley.com landing page. All the way on the bottom, there is a contact form that you can use to send me an email. There is a lot of people send me watch lists and stuff. For example, Jesse sends me his trade watch list every day, and he likes me to review them sometimes. Although I don't do that every day, but he asks me sometimes, "Hey, what do you think? What do you think about this? What do you think about that?" He's my entry, he's my exit, he's what I'm risking. And so there's a lot of people that always get to send me emails and send me stuff through DM, sometimes through Instagram, Twitter, and stuff like that. So if you guys have any suggestions, complaints, any questions, please get them out, send them over. If you want me to write an article on the website about something that might be a little confusing for you, let me know. I'll deliver it. Although I might not do it the same day, it could take me one day or two maybe to write it, but I promise I will. And even if I need to make a video about it, I will do it. But let me know, because if I don't know, I really can't help you with it. Still holding half on him, Macy's. Looking for a retest of $16 again. Looking at CAG getting a little bit more interesting here over under the view app. DBN as well. Watching the 1 minute time frame here. Would like to get a little bounce for a possible short under 25.94. For me so far, one winner on Macy's, and I'm still holding half. And then AIM slapped me right out of the gates today. And the other stock, Arrows, as well. On Arrows, I was looking for the breakdown of 315. It didn't really work out the way that I was planning. So for right now, I'm still holding Macy's, and this is the only stock that I'm actually holding. I just missed my entry here under 25.94, as I told you like a minute ago. Retest 25.94. Let me see something here. Maybe I it's not too late. Let me take a look at this thing right here real quick. I was looking at an entry under 25.94 on DVN. Came right back to this level here. Gonna let this thing develop maybe a bull flag formation here. I mean a bear flag formation on the 1 minute time frame. Also watching the time is 11:22, which I don't appreciate trading after 11:30 sometimes. It gets a little bit more tricky. That strategy has to be a little bit more different. But this is the reason why I'm watching the bear flag, because the first 2 hours out of the gate is the best 2 hours. But then if you keep trading after that, you got to change your strategy a little bit. Sure, yeah, let me read that. That's good. Let me pull. What is that one again? ABCL. Mm, yeah. If you look at the pullbacks, every time it has a pullback, it has pretty much a bull flag on the daily. All right. Let me bring it here so you can see. I was looking at another window. I have a chart just for the one for the daily. But let me just open this one up so everybody can see it. So right here, you can see that the volume is actually low though. For example, today only 117,000 shares, not too much, but there's a couple of formations here. The long wicks I don't appreciate too much, but you can see here in these three candles, 123 and 209. Right, so I held up support at 309 right there. Another pullback, another flag formation here. Okay, now when it got over the 50, it got a little bit more interesting. You see that he held that 209 here. If you look at this gap here, obviously, yes, it's a little bit interesting. 248, trending 253. We already passed that level here. 263. All right, so 280. And 320. $5.10. All right, so these are the levels that I'm looking at, right? Here's another thing that is interesting to me, and I'm gonna change the color in this one because I'm gonna put a green one here so that way you can see what I'm looking at. There's a reason why I want it to be green because it's gonna be a little bit different. A somewhat double bottom formation here, a multiple support, if you want to call it that way, on different areas, right here, right here. Okay, after we got a little support over here, we got first pull back here, push up, bull flag, push up, bull flag as of right now. If tomorrow we get green, we got another bull flag probably. I'll be if that happens, I'll be watching over the 264. Today's probably gonna close red, and it wouldn't be such a bad idea if he does for the daily, um, a high over the $2.64, which is the high of this red candle here. Because what you like to do is, as a confirmation, you want to have a break of the prior candle. For example, right here in this one, if you look at the high, 232. At the break of 232, you broke to 250, and then to 265. So you want to wait for a candle, a green candle, making a high, at least breaking the high of the prior red candle. Okay, when you have already the flag form, breaking here the high of this candle, we have two candles right here on the upside. Again, candle $2.32, broke by 1 cent, 233, went all the way solid green day to 250 and 263. All right. The reason why I opened right here was because in the pre-market hours, it pulled back a little bit, opened down here, which was 240 low, and then had another solid green day. Okay, so as of right now, printing another red day. Let's see where you close this one. If it closes in the red, most definitely you have to wait for at least a breakout of these levels, because you can see this thing just had a retest of 264. You can see another 264 here, probably 165 here. Yeah, so resistance of 165 is pretty tight. This is what I see here. Okay, so that resistance right there is really, really tight as of right now. A breakout of the 265, 280 push, and after 280, 320, and 510. That's what I would be looking for, but it needs to go back under or right back up there over $2.65 again. That will be the level that I will most likely be looking for if I'm gonna take a swing on this one. It doesn't look too bad. I just gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to the volume here. 168,000. Not the greatest volume, but still it can work out. There's a lot of different strategies. Some people don't have any kind of problems trading stocks with not too much volume if you're going to swing them, because again, you gotta set up your risk levels. And as you know, I took a trade on CISN, which I'm still holding. I took half with a breakout of $7.15. You know that it went all the way to 8. I took half, and I'm still holding half for the swing on CISN. And it's really low volume, kind of like the same thing on this thing. But I just like the fact that it had a nice range, and I like the range. I like the formation, and I took a trade on that one. I could have been stabbed in the back, or could have been slapped in the face, whatever you want to call it. I could have been burned that trade, but the trade is still working okay for me because I already took half out. And on that one, I took over the $7.20 when I got filled, and I went all the way to the $8, right? And because I was looking for a breakout of the 7.15, and I gave it a couple of more cents just to kind of like have a little confirmation, right? So I took a pretty nice chunk out on that test of the $8, half out. I'm holding half right now, printing 766. I'm still green though, because I got in at 720, so I'm still okay. But I'm looking for a retest over the $8 again, running all the way up to the 9. I have a 929 level, but I'm looking for a test of the $9 area, pushing into strength to take the rest out, and that's what I'm planning to do. So I'm still holding that one. Man, like I told you, when you see so many shots, like there's no way around screen time. There's a reason why I record the market activity. I record. I told you I got like 50 hours of this stuff, and I don't record BS stocks, like stocks that are not moving. I record real action, real stocks like moving with news, moving with bad news or good news, or any kind of earnings report, anything like that. But things that make patterns, so I can go back, see time sales, see level two, see what the market was doing. But I have real action moves, like when you watch a action movie, something that is really happening, not some random stock that is not doing anything. I just record the best thing that I can record out of the day, and I have about 50 hours. I'm putting all of that stuff together. We're gonna put it out there, maybe not on Dropbox or something. I'll give you guys later. I'm gonna try. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, to be honest, but maybe I'll give you guys access later on, uh, down the line, or maybe upload it to Vimeo, or maybe YouTube on a private server or something, and I give you guys access to that. Or I'm really kind of like, I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do with that. Um, but I have about 50 hours of recordings, like, and plus I'm putting a stuff all together, like with going from 0 to 100, like the candle patterns, the chart patterns, not only the candle patterns, but first the candle patterns, the chart patterns, the type of charts, the type of traders, the level two things, the false breakouts, full breakdowns, report levels, resistance levels, all of the type of patterns that you can see on a chart. Like, I'm going from 0 to 100, and plus on top of all of that, I have then the 50 hours of recording that I'm planning to put all of that stuff together and maybe put it in a Dropbox or something like that, so then people have access to the link if they want to download or whatever. But again, I'm planning, I'm trying to see what I can do with all of this stuff, right? So just something that I'm been working on for a couple of days already. It's gonna take me a couple of more days though, but maybe around um, December, mid December or late December, something like that, I probably have all of that together already. So let's see what happens. I just don't like starting things just to, put things out there that are not finished yet. We already had another retest of MACYS at the level of the 16, retest and pull back from around there. That was exactly what I was waiting for. But to be honest with you, I didn't sell. Didn't sell because I was doing a little short study with you on this thing of AVCL. And I don't want to go for lunch holding some on Macy's. And I can definitely put a stop limit order with a stop loss set, but I'm gonna probably get out around here and take what I have and just run with it. I'm gonna give it a second here to see if we have a retest of the 16 and probably break under that 1602. I'm still holding half on Macy's. Holding half on Macy's. Yeah, I think you know, I don't know. People that come out with stuff like, yeah, I bought here, I sold here. I bought here, I sold here. You could have bought here, you could have sold here. It's just for me, it's like, what is that about? And you know exactly what I'm referring to. I just don't want to say any names because I saw back in I don't know how long ago, but I got a course that the guy was selling, and I didn't get it from him, but somebody was putting that stuff on eBay, and I don't know how much he charges for those courses, like the course that you bought, but again, I'm not mentioning any names, but you know what I'm referring to. And I got the course like for $30 uh, on eBay, and I watched maybe an hour of that stuff or something like that, and it was just you could have, should have, would have, you buy here, sell here, and you could have buy here, you could have sold here, you could have done this, you could. That was back when I think like I started, like back in. I was still kind of learning around 2013, 2014, something like that, and um, man, it didn't really help me out a lot. To be honest with you, I didn't really get too much of what he was saying. For me, it was just kind of like a waste more than anything else. But I'm not complaining about him. I'm just saying everybody has his methods and whatever. But I didn't see the value there on that stuff. All right, so I'm gonna be selling my Macy's position here, and I'm gonna go out for lunch in the next couple of minutes. So I'm gonna be exiting my Macy's position. I am still holding half. I'm gonna be sending my order around here. Probably gonna have a retest again. Remember that the entry that I took was under 1613 for the short, and that was back. Ah, Jesus Christ! Because I have another window open. What was this around? Let me see, 13, 13 around here. Yep. So the reason why I got in there was because I was looking for a retest of these areas and a pullback, as you can see right here, and just an explanation why I saw that trade. The trend was going lower the whole day, and if you look at right here, we have it is a small pennant right here on the 2 minutes, and that's exactly what I was doing. The reason why you guys didn't see it there is because I had a secondary window, and I'm using this thing on a chart out of my other platform, the trading platform, right? So I have another monitor, and I have all of these things, all of these lines set up on the other monitor. So if you notice here, the Macy's trend downtrending today. So I told you early morning today, I was looking for also stocks that are dropping kind of quick. That I just added that scan yesterday. I was working on that yesterday afternoon after I stopped the live recording around noon, and I added that one. If you notice right here, so MOS today been dropping the same way, Macy's and CAG, and so Macy's gave me this nice flush. I wasn't in there, but If you look at right here, we have somewhat a bear flag right here on this little pennant on this 2 minutes and five right here, another flush here. And when we had this little bounce, I was looking for a possibility of getting an entry when we had these two candles right here on the 5 minutes that were looking like we were going to have a bear flag formation, because this one started, when it started to print, it got red for a second. I thought that we would get a breakdown under here, and we had a retest. And if you look at right here, this is what we have, the low, this candle right here, 1613, right? So since back here, this is where this thing formed. As you notice, we had the flush and the pennant came right back under this level 1613, pulled up right here again. I was looking for a retest, and this candle right here didn't do it right away, but they got 1614. This one did, but right here is where it broke. And if you go back to the recording, which is already archived here on the website on YouTube, you're gonna find it because it's already uploaded and it's already fixed. And the title is stock market. I already fixed the title as well just a second ago while I was waiting for the Macy's trade. Oh, thankfully it broke. All right, so this is me right here. Give me a second, because I got this thing already set. I just wanted to get out before I went to lunch. I was waiting for this breakdown here. I think we're gonna keep on moving, but this is gonna do it without me. I just wanna go out for lunch. Right. So all right, hold out. Um. So Uh, right here we had the breakdown, and you can go back, and the title of the stock, the stream there that's archived is Stock Market Live Trading, and kind of like a forward slash or dash or whatever it is, and then it says uh, trading arrows, aim, and Macy's stocks. Right, so that's the title for that thing. Again, the second retest of the 1613 right here broke down, came right here to 16 around 16, came to 16, right? Around the weakness is when I sold the half all the way down when it was moving down there. We had a little bit of a bounce and we had a retest of the 1613. It held right here while it was prior support, became the resistance. It came right back down again. And as you can see right here, we had that flush. That this is the reason why I was waiting. A possible retest again. Right here, this candle had a retest of the 16, but I didn't sell because we were doing the live commentary thing on the stock. What was that again? The stock that you asked me to do for you, AVCO. And while I was talking to you about that, we had a retest and I didn't see it, and I didn't have a sell limit order out there, or a fishing order, as some people might will say, and I didn't have that set right. So I just had it already on the window, but I didn't send it out, so I didn't see it happen. So pull up again on this 5 minute candle. And the reason why I did that, because it was not only me, the trader that was looking for the retest of the $16 to sell. When we got to here, I mean, not to sell, but to cover. I was looking for this area to cover. I didn't cover because I wasn't paying attention, unfortunately, but and at the same time, fortunately. And a lot of people cover here. We had a nice push up right here, and then the breakdown again on the way down here. And as you can see now, it seems like we're gonna keep on trending lower. But those were the levels that I was looking for, and kind of the explanation here of why exactly I was looking for that particular trade. Now I want to thank you guys for, yes, Macy's short under 1613. Um, so I want to thank you guys for your time here. God willing, and I'm sorry for saying that this way, but the last couple of days have been kind of weird for me, and I haven't been able to go back to the live stream at 7 o'clock to build up the watch list and do the Q&A. Most definitely would try to do that today. So God willing, I will see you tonight at 7 o'clock, and well, you guys take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your day. And if you have a family, uh, kids, and particularly, um, be on the lookout though, because the thing is that last couple of days in New York and New Jersey, it's been a couple of kidnappings here and there, a couple of Amber Alerts going on since the last 3 days because the kids have not yet been found. One of them was kidnapped at a park, and it was a 6-year-old girl. The other one in Long Island yesterday, and I don't know the specifics about that one, but you can imagine how I am feeling, and I am on the lookout when regards to my kids. I always go and pick them up in school, drop them up in school, and it's just if you have family, just always be on the lookout for them. If you have little children, nobody wants to go through this kind of stuff. God forbid, so we do. So you guys take care, and I will see you tonight. Happy trading for me. Closing the day with a somewhat decent trade on Macy's for a short, and two bad trades on bad because they didn't really work out, and I took two losses on arrows or EROS arrows, and as well as AIM right in the morning, AIM. Although they had good news, those stocks didn't really work out the way that I actually thought that they were going to work out, but that's what happens. For now, I let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy trading, and I will see you tonight at 7 o'clock, God willing. Thank you.